Hi there, here is Christina from Changing Parenting, and I recently saw a video of a family who went fishing and their child was having a lot of fun until the moment they actually had to cut the fish, and then she started crying and she was maybe like 5 year old. And I think this is really, I want to tell you what to do when your child suddenly realizes that animals have to die in order for them to eat their food, and how to deal with all this. So the first thing is to empathize with the feelings always. It's really normal that you're feeling sad that this animal is being killed, and you have to remember that children between I focus on ages 3 to 6, and small children, they still have a hard time understanding the concept of life, death, suffering, all those things. And it's important that we validate their feelings, their emotions. It might seem funny to you that they are having such a reaction to a fish being killed, but it's actually a good thing, right? It's because they have this empathy. They feel the fact that the fish is suffering. So you have to say, like, it's normal to be sad, and you don't have to look at it. Never force your child to watch it to toughen them up or something like that. Actually, if necessary, you might even want to turn them around so that they don't see it, and that you have this conversation with them. You can explain that a lot of the food that humans eat have fish in them, and that in order to make that fish, they need to kill the fish and cut the fish. And it's okay if your daughter does not want to eat fish anymore. It's understandable. Some people, they don't want to hurt the fishes, and so they decide they don't want to eat fish anymore. They are vegetarians. And some people, they say, okay, I just don't want to think about it, because I like fish. And it's your decision. And if you want to eat this fish that we fish today, we can do it. And if you don't have to. You never have to eat anything that you don't want to. And maybe it is the time to have that conversation with your child, whether, vegetarianism is something they want to try, for instance. But always validate the emotion. Never force your child to be confronted, with something that is harder for them to deal with than their little brains are prepared to deal with. So explain it in a child-appropriate age, that certain food, like the fish sticks that they love and other things, they are made with fish, and that fish, is prepared by having to actually fish a fish from the water and then kill the fish. And the fish does hurt the fish a bit. So, it's important that children learn about these things when they come to you. It's also important that we don't force this on them, right? It has to come from them. So this situation, for instance, where the whole family goes fishing, the child is crying, they are visibly upset about what's happening. It's a great moment to have that conversation and explain, yeah, fish do have to die for us to eat fish sticks, and you don't have to watch it, and you don't have to eat it if you don't want to. If you need any help, let me know.